Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is SHAREfactory, and today I'm not so much just going to be reviewing Warzone. I know you might say, Warzone's been out for months. What have you been doing? Well, I have nothing, no video idea, so I said, fuck it, might as well do this. Yeah, so this is their 4th season. Now you might say, wow, 4 seasons? They haven't been out for a year yet. Yeah, tell me about it, I know. Fortnite's gone through 2 seasons and like this thing's had it like 4. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, but the 4th season's cool. Tier 1 skins Captain Price from, Modern Warfare. It's kind of why I played Bradford 6 Going Dark at the beginning. The audio on that was kind of shit, I'll admit, but oh well. Yeah, so I guess this is kind of more of a review, but also just kind of me just talking shit for, say about 10 minutes. Anyway, so let me just get this out the way. Me personally, I preferred the older, I don't want to say older Call of Duties because it's not that old, but I preferred the futuristic ones, where you slide and you zip across the map and shit, like in Modern Warfare and Infinite Warfare. And I don't want to sound like a Call of Duty hipster and be like, I like all the ones that no one else like. Am I right, fellow hipsters who like Ghost? But, no, I'm not trying to be a hipster or anything, because honestly, sure, I play World War II, and I think it's kind of fun, but I'd rather play a fucking future Call of Duty, because those are just more fun. That's what I play games for, not the realism, not like, oh, if I get shot in the leg, I can't walk right. No, when I play a game, I want to, have some goddamn fun. I'm tired of Call of Duties and shit being all ultra-realistic and shit. Like, I don't like that stuff. That stuff, to me, is boring as hell. Because if I wanted to just fucking do normal-ass missions like this, I would just join a SWAT team. Although sometimes it's kind of fun, like in the original Modern Warfare, we had to pretty much attack a nuclear base. That's kind of fun, because usually you don't get to do that, even if you do join a Special Forces unit. Or you do, I don't know, because I'm not in the SAS, now am I? So, yeah, basically that's what enough about my thoughts on games. It's not important. The best part about Warzone, I would say, well, one of the best parts, it's very fun, I'll say, although I have the bad feeling that this will go the way of Call of Duty Black Ops 4's Blackout mode, which, when the next Call of Duty game mainline comes out, this shit will be thrown in the dumpster fast as hell. I hope not. Yeah, I hope not, because I feel like maybe, if they do release a new Call of Duty, because I've heard rumors of Black Ops 5 being set in NAM, so maybe they can, if they don't make another Battle Royale for that, maybe they could separate Warzone from Modern Warfare, the new one, and then you can add updates, like you can add a Vietnam-inspired battle pass, or a Vietnam-inspired character, guns, skin, whatever. And like, I just don't want this game because people that like invest money into this and it won't even be around in a year. I mean, and plus I want it to be separate because in my opinion, I happen to re-download this game, and then it takes up the storage of like 30 games. It's like 500 gigabytes or something like that. It's expensive. It's like, when it comes to RAM, it's expensive as hell. And I don't understand why, because I only play Warzone because I'm too broke to afford Modern Warfare. So like, what the fuck? Why do I have to download the entirety of Modern Warfare? I think Activision mostly needs to kind of like slim it down, like maybe offer a Modern Warfare Slim, where you can only download Warzone, the only thing I'm downloading it for. Because sure, Call of Duty multiplayer is fine and all, but that, like I said about the futuristic ones, that was fun because it was different. This one's only different because it's kind of more highly tech, not like in-game wise, just mechanic wise. The slide's still here, but without the boosters on your hips, it doesn't make sense. How isn't the guy's ass getting fried by the asphalt below him? You can tell me there's not a Battle Royale game, like a Warzone match, during a hot summer's day and he slides on the asphalt and his ass cheek gets ripped up? Or does he get road burn on his cheeks? Anyway, enough about that. My whole point is, I like how in this, although, quick criticism, in this game, if you understand how the Call of Duty sniping mechanics work, because every game has a slight variation on it, if you can know how to snipe, you will be a monster on this. The good kind. Because this game would like just looking at this quick gameplay, this isn't the exception, that's the rule. Because like it's big open fields, and if you have a height advantage like in that giant air traffic control tower, which is a sniper's nest, which I seen a little bit ago, I'm going to attack, they will snipe you viciously. And it's like people who are sniping you all the time are so good at it, they now have thermal scopes and can see you coming from a mile away, so stealth is kind of useless. So that was my phone. You know, and I feel like there's no real way to combat it unless you and your friends hit it with like a full frontal assault. I shouldn't have to plan out a blitzkrieg to kill a couple snipers in a sniper's nest. You know, and I'm not just saying like this is obviously definitely a rare occurrence, but like say there's someone like me right now. I'm playing Plunder, a squad-based mode, by myself. I'm only playing because of the respawns, and Warzone Rumble isn't in the game anymore. But now that I have a thermal LMG, which for some reason isn't working how their thermals work, where everything's black and white, mine works like a actual real thermal, mine is still ass. But I have a light machine gun, something that usually turns men into Swiss cheese. And for some reason, it still can't combat it. Either they need to buff every other gun up or nerf that sniper. And I feel like nerfing the sniper would be much easier to do. I mean, it seems kind of like absurd that this is even still a problem, when so many other Battle Royales not only have had this problem, but have also figured out how to fix this problem. And again, sorry for the noise. My friends love annoying me when I'm making videos. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Call of Duty, or Activision more specifically, or Infinity Ward, whoever the hell is in charge of these updates, need to hire somebody who can fix this, please. Either, I'm not saying like, and because, don't get it wrong, when you're the sniper, it feels great. But I can't be the only one who gets tired of laying down in a field for 10 minutes, just waiting, oh boy, look, here comes jackass number 93, free kill. Because it just gets annoying, and it's like, I want to have fun with this game, but it's just like, every time I start to like it, it fucking pulls me out by giving me some bullshit that I have to deal with. Like, look at this field right here. You have to deposit money at this chopper right here, and it's in the middle of an open field with high, like, buildings high up. And since when you die, you parachute back in, then get to almost impossible levels of height. And, you know, like I said, usually in other games, playing solo, going solo and squad-based modes, you have a fighting chance, or a fleeting chance if you're good. Even on this game, if you have a basic level of skill, God forbid the enemy team is actually good at the game. In that case, you are fucked in the ass, because you are not attacking them at all. And look at this kill cam. You fucking parachute next to people who have no idea you're there until it's too late. That's Warzone for you, people. I want this game to be better. Don't go in the comments and say I'm just a hater on it, I'm a Fortnite fuckboy, whatever. Look, man. You can call me a Fortnite fuckboy if you want, because that's kind of funny. Now I said it, I wish people did call me that, because that's fucking hilarious. But, you know, Warzone could be better. Warzone must be better. If they want to... That's why I have a bad feeling this game isn't out in it to survive against Apex, Fortnite, PUBG, which PUBG's dead. Just kidding. Don't eat my ass. Basically, you know, like all those other Battle Royale games, they survived because of not only used to do weekly updates or updates that when they updated it actually meant something, but like it feels like Warzone, they have a fun mode, Warzone Rumble, and then they just take it out for some goddamn reason. Stop taking modes out and just keep them in. Why? It doesn't make sense. Plunder is dumb because the respawns take half a goddamn hour. I don't feel like sitting here for that long, waiting to respawn just to try and blitzkrieg a guy again, and then getting fried. And like I'm saying, with a squad like there, if you have a squad and you're in a camping spot, most of them could be sniping and you'll just have one guy on guard duty and you're the only way up. And there's no way to combat this. Please, Activision, add a way to fight this. And don't say, oh, just get good, start sniping better. No, you do something. I'm not saying give people running solo and squad because they're not meant to do that, but give us something that could, like, combat this problem. Because this problem is getting a little out of hand now, where, God forbid, if you're good with a sniper or no good geometry and angles, you're fucking golden. Not to mention, I feel like this is the problem with a lot of games it's also just kind of like, shotguns don't feel like shotguns in these games anymore. It feels kind of like, you know, a shotgun, in my opinion, should kill a man in 1 to 2 hits if you're close enough to sneeze on him. You know, if you're not even within if you're 6 feet away from a man, it should take 2. If you're close enough to where if you do a pistol whip, you're gonna crack the back of his skull open, then yeah, it should kill him. 1 hit, no questions. This isn't just a Warzone thing. I know. Shut up. You know, that's just my biggest problem. But you know, the rest of the game is fine. The vehicles, I don't use them because I don't see the point really. Getting around's fine, but you know, I don't use them, so they're fine, I guess. You know, I like plunder, though. Plunder is a good idea in theory. However, I don't like how when you deposit the cash, an enemy can run up, kill you, and pretty much ruin your whole idea, your whole plan by making the money theirs. So, you know, I know that it sounds like a massive de-acceleration of how I was just talking, but, you know, it's Call of Duty. I guess we'll see the next one come out, if there is. Maybe I'm proven wrong, I hope I'm wrong. Because I don't want to have to see this game die out like Blackout mode did. Because this mode is fun, especially with friends. Every game is fun with friends. You know. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. I've been the Cheeks Girl Poppy. And as always, I'll stay as your Poppy.